Let me turn. All right. Happy Tuesday. It is for you, Sam. It's April 23rd. You guys, you have what, 7 days? 7 days left to lock in your goals, whatever they are. I will be 1,000% honest, and I am nowhere near what my goal was. Moving got the best of me. It's no excuse, but I mean, moving is no freaking joke. So I'm happy to be back into routine. I'm happy to be back into the flow of things and finally creating and putting out stuff and just all of the things. But it's hustle mode. So I want to talk to you guys about something that you guys keep asking for, or you guys keep asking questions about, is like, what do I post? How do I know what to post? And especially, how do I grow my following? So I will make it noted. I know that I've been saying this for a million months it always like throws me off when hang on. Okay. One sec. Okay. How to grow your following. And I've been saying use Captivate or use Stim Social. Let's take a cool on that. Apparently it is super no-no right now. Instagram is like cracking down on people using systems like that. And not that I really truly am so back and forth about it, because I feel like people have been using programs like this for so long that why all of a sudden is it like so being cracked down on? But at the same time, I can understand. I think people are just growing too quickly. I definitely wasn't growing that quickly, even with a paid service. But I also was engaging with all of my people. So don't risk it. What's going to happen if you get caught is you have the potential of getting locked out of your Instagram account, or even having it entirely shut down, like to the point where you try and log in and it's non-existent. They will literally delete the entire account, and it's just not worth it. So let's talk about content creation. And I didn't add into this because it's a whole other sidebar of how do I grow my actual account. So if you want to write down a couple of side notes of how you can grow your account without using Captivate or Stim, definitely write down, number one, hashtags. In all of your posts, you should have hashtags. I go back and forth between putting them in the comments, putting them in my post. I don't like them in my post. I think that it looks ugly. But I have been noticing over the last few days that I am getting better results with them, like getting more followers organically. I canceled my Stim account a couple days ago, and just over the last couple of days I've been getting a lot more followers just from using using hashtags in my post. So I put like the 5 dots, and then I put some hashtags. You have up to 30. If you are not where you want to be, and I would say if you're anywhere from like 1,000 or less, or even 2,000 and less, I would say you should be using all 30 hashtags. Be strategic with them. Again, this is an entire sidebar, but just some extra tips that you can use is use hashtags that find your people. So anything from like 10,000 or even 5,000 hashtags to like 1 million or maybe 2. Those ones, don't use a lot that have 1 million. I would stick around to the 5,000 to 200,000 and do search them up every time. So no, I would just have like a few different options of hashtags saved in your notes section that you can quickly just go and grab and paste in there. And I would change those up every like month or two, more like 2 months or 3 months. And I mean, you can change them up post to post if you notice that, like, for example, if you have like one section that's for coaching, I do one section for coaching, one section for boot camp. So talking more about the fitness and the health aspect of things, and then one for business working and finding my tribe. And if I do a post that is talking about fitness, but I'm inviting to coaching, I'll kind of use a little bit of both and I'll adjust them quickly, but make it simple on yourself. A really good tool to use is the quick either copy and paste from your notes section or use the quick replies on your phone. You can input all of the hashtags. I'm pretty sure that still works. You can input all of the hashtags in to quick reply, and you can just type out like hashtags or bootcamp hashtags, and then it will just quickly add in. Don't spend a lot of time there, but hashtags is definitely something to use. It's the oldest tool in the book, but use them. That's how you're going to find your people. As kind of weird and inauthentic it feels right now, you're in the process of growth. You got to do those things. Another way to grow your engagement, grow your following and increase your engagement, is to put out good content. And this is what I'm going to hit on tonight. And I'm specifically going to give you ways that you can come up with your content. So not just what to put out, but like some ideas and brainstorming of what to create. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so I don't have any fun updates in here, you guys. I am so sorry, but I feel like we've been going over some good updates lately. Congratulations to everybody that was just shouted out yesterday. I love seeing you guys up on that board, but I want to see more people. I genuinely am going to tough love push your asses. Get your names up there. I'm in there with you. I'm pushing there with you. I'm telling that to myself too. But let's get more people in there, because those numbers mean people. Those numbers genuinely mean new people that are within this community that are having this solution. So push yourself outside your comfort zone, and let's just dive in. So the very first thing is the 6 types of content. If you have not seen this document that I have created for you, it is in the unit section within the team page. If you go to the Vibe Tribe Coach Mentorship, or I think that's what it's called. It needs to be changed, but the Coach Mentorship, Vibe Tribe, team page, whatever. In that page, in the units section, click on the new coach training. And if you scroll down, you will see a document that is labeled the 6 types of content. You gotta do all of them and read up on them. I give great little blurbs about each one, but these are the types of content that you need to cycle through. I have been doing it for so long now that I do all of these without actually having to plan ahead of time. But for you, if you are starting out or you're having a hard time knowing what to post, even me, when I get into funks too, okay? So I will go through periods where I'm like, I have nothing to post. I have zero inspiration. I don't want to even talk to people. I have no good suggestions or ideas or value to put it on social media. And all I want to do is hibernate. I just want to stay away from social media. I don't even want to open up my Facebook or my Instagram. I just want to stay away altogether. I stay off of my Instagram stories. Like you'll see some days, yesterday, for example. Yesterday, I was not on my stories like at all compared to what I normally am. And it's just simply because I was like, I don't know what to put out there. And so what I'll do is I'll get a piece of paper and I write down these things. And I write down, what have I not talked about? A great thing to do is to social media check yourself. And what I will do is I will go to my Instagram page. I will get a piece of paper and I will look at my home page. Oops. I'll look at my home page and I go to my main grid. So just these photos right here. And I will tally up and I'll do fitness inspiration, coaching, inviting, other, or lifestyle, I call it. And I will tally up, where am I? If I don't have more posts that are coaching inviting or fitness inviting or mostly inviting, if I don't have more posts of those than anything else, then I know what I need to post about, because 80% of your posts should be value about boot camps or coaching. And so go back and write these things down on a piece of paper. Inspirational content. This is going on to Pinterest. It's so easy, you guys. The top 2 types of content are going to be your best types of content right now as you are a new coach. You are a fitness accountability coach. You are not an expert. You are not a personal trainer. You are not a nutritionist or a dietitian. You are not an expert in any of these areas, and nobody is expecting you to be. You are an everyday human who is sharing an opportunity for other people to get healthy and fit and accomplish their goals. That's what you're doing. That is your job. So your job gets to be sharing inspirational content and sharing educational content. It's sharing your story and giving value to people. You get to be the middleman. You get to be the middleman that says, basically, imagine yourself like when you go and do your workout, or you're watching your Ultimate Portion Fix program. It's a great tool to use. If you're a coach and you haven't done a nutrition program, that's a great place to go and invest into so that you can pull and give more education into your social media. Or go and do a new program and learn all about the meal plan, or all about like the lifting program, and really hone in, or go to their social media and learn a tip that they shared, or go and YouTube something about why you need to drink water. And then you're going to be the middleman. You're going to be the person that learned that information and is now sharing it to the 100, 500, 1,000 followers that you have, 5,000 followers that you have. Okay? You get to be the middleman, and that's what you get to be as a fitness accountability coach, the everyday human who helps other everyday people. That's what you get to do. Okay? So the inspirational content, that's things like, that is like my go-to, but that's what I want to do. And that would be like, go and get your workout in. If you went to Pinterest, Jess talked all about this, but if you went to Pinterest and you got yourself a quote, you can take that quote and put it into a post and then tell us your thoughts on that, right? That's a great way to share inspirational content. Remember, when you're sharing inspirational content, to still show up as the brand. Don't take somebody else's quote or picture. Like, don't go and take Rachel Hollis's quote or a quote off of Pinterest and put it up onto your social media. Number one, well, I mean, they've done the work for you. But two, they're going to then go and follow that person because that person is the source. Whereas if you show up as the person, as the brand that they want to see, that they want to follow, that they are inspired by, you're going to now be the person that they come to, and eventually that inspiration will come from you, from your heart, from your experience. You won't need that other person, that other source. But take that quote and put it into a caption and make it your own and share your story. Educational content. This is really what I want to hone in on tonight. But educational content is what is going to grow your Instagram or grow your following, or actually grow your following on Facebook or on Instagram. Educational content is the key. It is the key to growing your following. You have to share educational content. If you take nothing else away tonight, it is this. You need to share education. Education/value. I'll use them interchangeably. But basically, you need to give people something for free. So a lot of you guys ask me, should I be running free groups? Have you ever run a free group before? Do free groups work? How do I run a free group? How do people try the free trial? And this is what I say all the time. I use my social media as my free content. I put up so much education, behind the scenes, inspiration, my personal story. I give workout videos. I give pump ups. I give so much content for free every single day on my social media that if they want to work with me, they need to pay $1. I don't believe in attracting people who want free more than my social media. Would you go to Rachel Hollis and say, hey, Rachel Hollis, do you have a free group? No, you wouldn't. You would never do that. She would say, yeah, go to my Instagram, go to my website. I have a whole shit ton of free value on my website. That's what it's there for. She's not going to produce these extra long, I'm sure she does, but in the grand scheme of things, she's created so much momentum, and she provides other opportunities and other coaching sources that pay her, and that's what you need. You don't want to attract people who want free. You want to attract people who are willing to invest in themselves. So don't offer free things. Offer those free things on your social media. So for example, if you want to run, let's say you want to run, let me just check on the time. Okay, let's say you want to run a free coach sneak peek. That's totally fine. That's like giving value, and it's a very short time period. Let's say you want to run a free boot camp. Here's a great idea. I just came up with it right now. Somebody should do it, and I will send you a Starbucks card. You should run a free boot camp on your Instagram account. How? You are going to give them a workout every single day, load it up on your stories, and you're going to have them tag you in it and call it a fun thing. And instead of inviting to this free group, signing people up for this free group, putting people into this free group, creating content and too much value for this free group, you just run it for everybody who wants to participate, the 100, 500, 3,000 people that are on your Instagram. You run it for them, and they get to participate if they want to. And then you can say, I'm giving free good content on my social media account. Do it in a way that is the most strategic and time efficient way for you. Okay, for you. So for me, I'm creating, I'm in the process of finishing up that free coach sneak peek Instagram page, which I'm so excited about, but that's going to be a frick ton of free content of inspiration, empowerment, things that they get a look into what it's like to get coaching from me, what it's like to get mentorship from me, what it's like to be on this team with me. And you guys know, if you've been on a one-on-one call with me, you know that I take that shit seriously. I am on there to help you, to empower you, to push you, to make you a better version of yourself, to create an income for yourself. And I'm not messing around. So I'm going to show them that on that Instagram page. But I don't want to do that for everybody. And I definitely don't want to run a free group. I have run a number of free groups, and I've never produced results from them. So that's the way that I would give free content, is through educational things on your social media. The third type of content is behind the scenes. This is simple. It's simply take a picture of you watching this video, of you watching this team call, and say, team call night. And then you're also combining number 4, which is Team Chat Tuesday, hashtag the Vibe Tribe, or whatever your team name is, right? And then tag me or tag your team or whatever it is. But this is showing what you're doing behind the scenes. You can also do things like showing your workout, showing that, like, if I were to take a picture right here that said, like, doing a team call tonight, that's showing behind the scenes. If you were sitting in your car and you're sending out a quick 3 invites, and that's your work for that 10 minutes, take a picture and be like, I just sent out 3 messages. I just got back to 3 people. Check your inbox. This is what coaching life looks like, right? Show them the behind the scenes. And then also the behind the scenes, it's your life. So like, I'll get on, especially with the move, I get on and I know that there are a lot of people that are following me through this move. And I love it. I love the community. I'm building a tribe, but I'm also sharing behind the scenes of, hey, I'm moving. This is what my life looks like right now. I bought these Costco pants yesterday. I'm obsessed with them. Here you go. I'm providing value. I'm providing behind the scenes, and I'm providing or building my tribe of people who like to shop at Costco, want leggings, and have moved before, right? Number 5 is personal story. So this is just sharing your story. This is sharing your progress. There is no such thing as your story being too small. People are going to relate to where you are. People are going to relate to where you are. You do not need to already be at your goal. You do not need to already be making money. You need to share how this is impacting you right now. Today, day 1, day 50, day 500, whatever the case is, you need to share what is working and what is the part of your story right now. And then number 6 is offers and inviting. So this is actually saying, I have 5 spots in my next boot camp. Let me know if you want in. Okay? Okay, let's dive deeper. So creating content ideas, this is the brainstorm process. So get on a piece of paper, a blank piece of paper, and this is what I do on the regular. I would say I do this at least once a month. And I'm not kidding. Next time I will show you guys my content brainstorm picture on a piece of paper I get out. I literally just did it the other day in my journal. But I will get out a piece of paper and I will brain dump on the paper. What do I want to share? How can I help and provide value and education to the people that are following me? So questions to ask yourself. What do you want to help people with? This is the number one question that should lead your content creation ideas. It's the solution that you want to provide to people based on you, based on your story. For me, I don't talk a lot about nutrition because the solution that I have is the portion control system, but if I'm being 1,000% honest, I don't follow it to a T. So I've never gotten the results that I know I could, but you bet your bottom dollar that I am always sharing a solution to getting in my workout because that's what I struggled with the most. That is what Beachbody and these programs did for me. That's what this accountability and coaching did for me. It was I finally, after 4 years of inconsistently starting every single Monday, I finally figured out a routine and have been consistent for almost 3 years this summer. That is incredible and relatable. Okay, so that's what I share, and I want to help people with that. I want to give people the solution to inconsistency in their exercise or their nutrition. What are the problems that you have the solution to? Specifically, workout program that is super short so that anybody can do it. If you are somebody who is super busy, or you're a mom, or you have extremely minimal time, hang on. Oh my gosh, if you have extremely minimal time to put into your workout or maybe to meal plan, provide that specific solution. I'm losing my voice. Provide that specific solution, okay? So get really, really, really specific on what the problems are. I like to write out, I've been telling actually a few guys on our one-on-one calls over the last couple of weeks, is to do this activity of write down where you were before Beachbody. Where were you before Beachbody, before coaching, or before these programs, before this nutrition program, whatever it was. And what were the things that you were saying specifically? I hate my body. I hate picking out clothes. I feel so disgusting in my pants. These are things that I would say. Like, I was so mean to myself, and yet I never realized it. It was terrible. So what were the statements that you said to yourself? I'm never going to be consistent. What is wrong with me? Why am I so bad at being consistent in my exercise? Those are things that I said to myself. Then the solution, which is, what do I say now? And how did I get there? Those are the things that you are going to talk about. Those are the topics that you're going to talk about. And that's what I touched on in the next one. What questions and struggles did you have before finding the solution? And then what can you provide that is value to your follower? So like, for example, tips, tricks, inspiration, anything. The best question you can ask yourself is, what's in it for them? Every single time that I post on my Instagram or my Facebook, I ask myself, what's in it for them? If it's a post for me, it doesn't go up. My social media is not for me. My social media is to use me to share the opportunity for other people to build success, whether that be in their fitness and health journey or in their business. That's the purpose of my social media. And that's the purpose of yours. Whether you are wanting to be a full-time coach, a part-time coach, whether you want to help 3 people or 10 people, or you want to help 50 people a month, I don't care. You need to provide value and you need to put out information that is for them. You can be smart, put on your CEO hat. You can integrate your story and like a post for you and something for them. How can you answer common objections? So what is something that you are constantly hearing from people? I don't have enough money. I can't afford it. I need to wait till my taxes come in. I need to wait till school's over. I need to wait until the summertime. I'm going traveling, blah, 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 blah. All of these BS excuses that you hear from people, if you're hearing some over and over and over again, write them down. I'll screenshot or I'll take a picture of the next time I do this. But when I have multiple objections and that I'm getting frustrated by, I will go and make a post about it. Boom, content, okay? How can you share what your offer is without word barfing all over people? So how can you share what you have to offer, the solutions you have to offer, your boot camp, your team, to people without word vomiting all over them and spamming them with these barfy things of join my team, I have 5 spots, blah, blah, blah. Like, just stop. Go back and watch the heart-driven marketing, the heart-driven sales, and lead from your heart. But how do you share your offer without being gross and weird and spamming people all over? Okay, so these are the brainstorming questions. This is like, get out the piece of paper and you write the answers to all of these things. You're going to literally have a piece of paper that's overwhelming, but I promise you don't need to answer them all. If you are a super organized person, you are 1, the complete opposite of me, and 2, that's awesome. But if you want to create like a calendar, I even have a calendar in the file section. Create a calendar and create a posting calendar and take the content ideas and plunk them in to the everyday for the next 2 weeks or 30 days, whatever it is, and just follow that. I don't like to do that. I don't like rules. I don't like following guidelines. I'm not good with that. I've tried it. I don't do it. But when I brain dump like that, things start to flow. The wheels start to turn and things start to get easier. Okay? So then the next step is to plan and simplify the posting process. So ways that I do it is, what do you want to share and help people with most? So some of you guys are going to want to share more about the nutrition than fitness. That's totally fine. You know that I share way more about fitness than I do nutrition. Okay. I'm definitely somebody who wants to help people feel good in their bodies using fitness more than nutrition. Do I leave out nutrition? Absolutely not. You see me posting about my meals. You see me talking about what I am eating for that day. You see me talking about simplified solutions, right? But what I talk about most is the confidence and the success that you can build, the happiness that you can create using your fitness. So what do you want to help people with and share the most? You are going to do that. You don't have to be the coach that shares about nutrition if you don't want to. You don't have to be the coach that shares workout videos if you don't want to. You need to figure out, what do I want to solve? What do I want to share the most? And then lead from there. Does that mean that you have to you leave out the other areas? Definitely not. You definitely want to hit on one of the areas that has to do with Beachbody. So either fitness, workouts, the self-confidence that comes from an accountability group and actually doing the results. Maybe you're the person that doesn't like to work out, but these workout programs and being a coach is what's holding you to doing this, right? Maybe you're that person and you're going to reach that girl that doesn't want to work out, but she knows that she needs to do it for her health. Whichever type of person you are and whatever is hitting home for you, go all in. Go all in on that topic, okay? What do you love to post? So like I said, I love posting about inspiration, empowerment. I love to invite to the coaching opportunity, and I love to talk about fitness. So 80%, 90% of my Instagram feed is all of that. When is the best time to post? Make sure you know that. For me, I know for a fact that every single day, without fail, I can have a fitness post because I do my workout every single day. And if I don't do my workout, I don't have a picture to post, right? So for example, today, I didn't have anything to post, so I needed to do my workout. That's the best thing for me personally. It doesn't necessarily matter time-wise, but I know my workout time is a great time for my post, so I roll with that. What's the thing that people want to learn about? So do you find that you have a lot of people that are following you for fitness, or do you have a lot of people that are asking you for nutrition? Do you have a lot of people that are asking you for weight loss? What is it that you have a lot of people asking or inquiring about, interested in when you're talking to them, and so on? And how can you provide value? So thinking to yourself, how can I actually provide value, sharing on the thing that I love to post about and the thing that I want to be known for to help people with. Does that make sense, you guys? Okay, I'm going to speed through this because we're running out of time, but posts versus stories versus live video. You need to do all of them. Figure out what you want to share and what you should be sharing for each. I'm going to give you some examples. You should have a variety of all of them, posting 1 to 3 times a day on your feed with clear images, sharing on your stories 5 to 10 times or more a day. Follow your tracker for your stories. It gives you the best things to share that will produce results. And then go live. I know that we are not a team that goes live very often, but that's going to have to change with this new butt kicking of no Captivate and no Stim, no thing to grow our Instagrams, grow our followings. Live video is where it's at. Videos in general are what sell. So we've got to up our numbers for that. So things to post about. I will post this in the team page so that you don't have to worry about missing out on this. But here are some examples of what you can do and share for posts. Here are some ideas that you can share for your stories. And here are some ideas that you can do for live videos and IGTV. I recommend doing a live video or an IGTV 1 time a week minimum. You guys, video is what sells. Video, getting on camera, talking face to camera, and sharing your story, your value, your education, your solutions, that's what sells. So if you're finding that you're not getting a lot of yeses or you're not hitting your goals, get on live video. People want to connect with you. Ditch that idea that I hate video. Tell a new story. You don't hate video. You love video. You love sharing. You love providing a solution. You love talking to your followers. You love connecting with them. You love building a tribe. Affirm yourself over and over and over and over and over again. I don't like getting on live videos simply for the fact that I feel like I need to actually sit down and it's a task for me. But that needs to change. That needs to be a new story, right? So I'm just going to do it. I'm going to get it over and done with, and I'm going to do it so that I can grow and provide value, okay? And remember, people need a reason to follow you. So when it comes to content creation, it needs to be about them, not about you. This is not a diary. Be strategic and lead from your heart. Lead from your heart every single time. I promise you, your content will be amazing. Your content will be followable. Followable, is that a new word? And people will stay and follow along with you if you are giving for them, not for you, okay? I had 1,000 times better results on my social media when I made that shift. And I don't think that it happened like just like that. It definitely transitioned as I got better at it. But it's 1,000 times better now with when I post, it's entirely for them, not for me. Okay. And then, yeah, lead with the solution you want to provide with and that you found through Beachbody. Was it through the challenge group, through the accountability, personal development, fitness programs? Like, what was it? And share about that. Share about it a crap ton. Okay. Let me stop my share. I've got 3 minutes and 29 seconds. Does anybody check out 2 weeks ago call from? Yes. Does anybody have any questions while we're on here? I am happy to answer them. No questions? Okay, you guys are awesome. I will post those examples of what to share for each different like posts, stories, and live video. And I want to see you guys getting on live video. You're going to hear me and you're going to get annoyed by me, but this is what you need to grow your following. Yay, I'm so glad it was helpful. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.